All right, we're getting back into Unwanted Undead. I'm confusing the two stories I'm looking at right now, but the Unwanted Undead Adventurer, episode 7. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I don't know what's wrong with my closet. It is what it is. Let's get right into it.
Before we took on a boss, you wanted us to see what to prepare for?
That's part of it, but there's more.
They did it to themselves.
Even if you lose, you won't die. It's like I said, there's no shame in an adventurer avoiding a fight they know they can't win.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Wait a sec. What am I even talking about? If I run away now, I don't think I'll ever come back. My path to being an adventurer isn't ending here.
Guys,
Sounds like you made your decision then.
A slime. They lost to a slime boss. The core is big as shit. They weren't meant to be bronze.
Grand Slime Boss.
We won't screw this up the way those jerks did.
When we make it back to the guild, they'll hear how we defeated it.
This didn't go as expected. There's no need to beat the boss. At least not for this exam. If I'm being honest, I was hoping those other Ironclads would do the job for us.
Oh.
Oh well. I suppose it's important to encounter some challenges in this life.
Well, it's your second life.
I see right through your attacks!
Aim for its core!
He moved. He got moved.
Focus on empowering your magic.
Based on what I've seen, these two have what it takes to defeat a Grand Slime.
Really?
Listen to me. Physical attacks will barely have any effect. Magic's the key. Laura, are you able to use powerful fire spells?
Yes, I can, but they do take a little while to activate.
Don't worry about that.
You gotta hit a mage with a countdown time.
Hold up. If it's all the same, I'll act as the decoy.
Rise is going to get seriously hurt if you don't help him. I'll be
Right.
fine here on my own.
Like, you could have been pierced the core.
Here we go. Summoning Grand Fire!
Better collect that.
We won.
Quickly, before it regenerates!
Right!
Somehow, we defeated it.
Yeah.
I
We
gotta
beat
say,
our first
should
boss.
bro evolve after this? Another boss down?
Rent?
Slime fluids are worth a lot. We should collect them. Give me a hand. Even if we split the money 3 ways, we'll each get at least 1 silver.
I doubt it matters.
Well done. I knew you'd figure it out. Just as I thought.
Looks like they set off a sleeping gas trap.
People often let down their guard when they're right at the goal. Then again, it doesn't really matter if they get there ahead of us.
What are you talking about?
I think being the first to reach the goal is irrelevant to passing the exam.
It is.
You remember the instructor? The way he worded the challenge didn't make them sound connected.
Your assignment is to reach the point indicated on the maps provided. And whoever gets to this destination first will receive a reward befitting their efforts.
They set things up to make it seem like we were racing one another for bronze, but that was never the case. Rent knew the truth and let them pass. It didn't make any difference who entered the boss room first.
What a
There you
cold-hearted
go.
trap. Man, I feel stupid.
You
comes
are
to
stupid.
adventuring, there's
You're
only one
young.
job. Complete the task before the deadline.
Okay, but it's not like it would have killed him to let us know ahead of time.
This profession requires you to think for yourself. No one else can do it for you.
Congratulations, you three. You're the first adventurers here.
Are you real?
We'd prefer if you showed us proof you're with the guild.
Will this be good enough for you?
Yes, thank you very much.
Now then, you'll be needing these. Return to the guild and show this to the front desk. And afterwards, you'll be bronze class adventurers.
Good work.
Oh yeah, you guys mentioned some kind of bonus earlier?
Yes, the first 3 teams to finish the exam receive a small reward. Here, potions and a carrying case.
That ain't
I've been
shit.
wanting one of these things!
It is befitting our
It meant a lot forming a group with you guys.
Come on now, that's our line. We won't forget what you taught us today. And Rent, thanks for everything.
Rent's always helping the
We've
youngins.
finally become real adventurers.
You're welcome.
It'd be great if you'd like to keep adventuring with us. Only, that's impossible, isn't it? I can't explain it, but I kind of get the feeling like the goals we're aiming for aren't entirely the same. That's why you taught us those lessons during the test, so afterwards we'd have everything we need to make it on our own.
Yep.
Yeah,
While you may have only been in our party for a day, take my word, you're a treasured comrade.
right. Let's team up again soon.
She's just standing there. Why?
They're a couple of good kids, huh?
Yeah, I felt like a parent more than anything. But they might have been trying to make me feel welcome, too.
Hey, Rent. I've got a question I want to ask you. I know you're tired, and I apologize. But would you mind coming with me? You're sharp, that's obvious. And I'm sure you're probably already aware what's on my mind.
Sheila knows the truth.
She caught on to
Who I
you.
really am.
Should have changed your first name.
Do they intend to punish me for what I've done?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
If that's the case, let me be clear. I'll never return to this place. That's that.
Please, don't leave! Tell me. I deserve to know the truth. That day you left. What in the world happened to you?
I thought about running away,
Could have easily.
but I couldn't. I heard it in her voice. It was the sound of a young woman, genuinely worried about an old friend.
Sheila, I have a problem. One I'm still dealing with. I don't want the guild or anyone else getting involved.
Alright.
Alright? Just so you know, I haven't mentioned a word about you to them yet.
You haven't? How come?
Well, partly because I wasn't sure at first. Mostly, I wanted to see the truth with my own 2 eyes. Actually, the man who observed you was aware of my suspicions. The good news is he's my brother. And he knows how to keep a secret.
Good.
He won't breathe a word of this to a soul. But I want to hear it for myself. What's happening to you, Rent? I understand that it may be difficult to trust me. In which case, I went ahead and prepared this.
Is that a magical contract?
Yes. If any part of the agreement detailed here is broken, for instance, if I should share your secret, I shall suffer a penalty backed by magical force as a result. If she breaks her end of the contract, Sheila Ibars will leave the guild at once. She'll depart for a country where slavery is legal and sign the paperwork, transferring ownership of her person to another
Oh,
party.
hell no.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's going too
That's a
far.
little extreme.
She's serious too, bro.
Do we need to go that far?
We do. I want to help you out, Rent. And not because I'm part of the guild.
Well,
Because you played a role in my life. Thanks to you, I did some growing up. I don't know if you ever realized this, but there are a lot of people out there who are grateful for you.
He haven't realized that. He basically found out yesterday.
I'll tell you everything.
Good.
Now then, where to even begin? It'd be faster just to show you.
I'm dead.
What do you think? Terrifying, huh? I bet you regret asking now.
That's not true at all. It isn't. Really. If you have to endure this kind of suffering, I want to be aware of it. But let's back up.
Start from the beginning.
What happened to you?
I turned into a monster. I was killed, and now I'm an undead.
How is that even possible?
Don't even worry about that part.
Tell hearing about the details is causing you some distress. So, I want you to think it over carefully before answering. Be honest. Can you really help me?
No.
I'm still me, and I have no intention of harming anyone. However, it's a different matter from whether you believe me or not.
Even though
Wait a
you
second.
attacked somebody
I
already.
believe you. Every word you said. How you've become a monster. And how even so you won't attack people. Know why? Because if you are Rent, you're a good guy and that won't change. Both of those kids, and me too, insisted on making the trip out here to see you. There's something I wanted to discuss.
Certainly it's not every day you grace us with your presence. No, Rent, don't tell me. Are you an item?
I can assure you we're not, but I've learned about him.
Have you now?
Rent, you're in
That's
trouble.
fine. Step inside my humble abode. Although it's not very clean at the moment.
I thought it was. I did a little tidying up before I left.
Bro, you're in
Alright.
trouble.
To get right down to it, tell me how much you know. I won't get mad.
Maybe there's more, but he's a monster. Also, he isn't a danger.
Oh, well that covers everything. Yet, you still decided to come all the way out here? How incredibly naive of you.
And what do you mean by that?
Think about it. Rent is an undead, and I'm a rather sketchy academic.
Facts.
What happens to young girls who wander into a witch's house with a monster inside? We'll boil a pot, then throw you inside and...
Why she gotta be like this? She
There's
worse than
nothing more
Robin.
filling than when we have guests for dinner.
Oh, come on. You're no witch. Everyone throughout the town knows what a talented researcher you are, Lorraine.
Oh, no,
4 minutes.
That's just what I've led all of you to think. In truth, my hobby is going out at night. That is the perfect hour to hunt for young maiden blood. That's how I keep my skin so youthful. You do realize that's not too far off from what Rent's become.
Not good. Lorraine doesn't see Sheila as a person sitting across from her. Depending on her answer, she'll kill her without any hesitation.
That part.
The answer is yes. I realize that.
In that case, good. I would like to make up for my behavior if I came across as rude. It's late. Let's have dinner together. You, me, and Ren.
Yes, but even if you two covered your bases, you've still been standing out lately.
I have?
You know about the rookie adventurers, and how recently a whole bunch of them have been going missing all over the kingdom?
Couldn't they have been killed by monsters because of their inexperience?
If that happened, then we would have found their supplies. So the guild is assuming that it's the work of a kidnapper.
Then he shows up. A most suspicious looking character who also happens to be skilled. So Rent's their prime suspect.
Damn.
He's certainly not acting like he's new to this adventuring thing. Some are spreading rumors out of jealousy.
Back up. You mean there are people who are envious of me?
Hey! Deflate your ego for a sec and join us down here.
Lorraine
Facts.
is right. It's a very delicate position you found yourself in.
If things are as bad as you say they are, I can stop going into the labyrinth for a while.
Out of curiosity, how many days do you consider a while?
3 seems like plenty of time.
What?
Okay. So...
A week. He won't go in there for a week.
I hope someone good answers our flyer.
Me too. Once we're done forming a party, we're going down to the 2nd floor again.
Yeah, we didn't see much last time. I can't wait to fight a ton of monsters.
Hey now, I'll do the fighting.
Continue working hard, my young rookies. Oh yes, I heard Ren Vivi passed his exam as well.
Between his skills and personality, it seems it was a breeze for him.
Excellent.
Yes.
That reminds me, on the subject of Rince, did we ever uncover what happened to Fina? I planned to recruit him to the guild once he retired from adventuring, but now...
God, what am I supposed to do?
Look, one of the new kids is in trouble.
Right, on it. By the way, Guildmaster, this other Rent that signed up, he's a wonderful adventurer too.
It's a good thing that she know how to keep her mouth shut. Maybe. That was too close for my liking. I'll see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.